What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Matt John's Racing. I know I haven't been on in a while. I had some bad luck at Kentucky. That's where we're at this week. So I decided to get on and race at Talladega. It's like an exhibition race. No cautions, just 15 laps. So I did a couple of those and had a lot of fun. That's what I will say. So check them out here. All right, everybody. Like I said, this is an exhibition race. You do qualify to start up, up near the front, or you try anyways. You qualify, and that determines your starting position, just like any other race. But anyways, you do qualify. Qualified fourth here in the 5-star detailing number 51 car. I'll just show you some of the highlights in this one. It's kind of a wreck fest. It's pretty much a survival of the fittest. You just got to try and be around at the end in these races. They're a lot of fun. Anybody can join them that has iRacing, as long as you have the track and have the car. You don't have to have a certain license to get into them. So whoops. I accidentally changed the camera there and went to the wrong camera. So here's the restart, or start, the initial start, not the restart. And Dale Jr. said he's bad about saying that too. But anyways, here's the initial start. Tried to lay back a little bit. Kind of didn't work. The guy behind me didn't exactly get up to me like I wanted him to. And then the 64 decided to jump in line there. That's not really what I wanted to do either. I wanted to be on the outside and push him. But that set it up for the 3 car to get a huge run on the outside of us. So now you're just kind of stuck running the bottom. See, the 8 car jumped out to the outside there. Three cars outside. Trying to give the 64 a lot of room. He's dancing all over the place. See, the field's strung out quite a bit. Not really trying to get up onto the 25 car there. Just letting him do his thing and push. No need for me to push him. Just cause a chain reaction and wreck. I'm just trying to stay close enough to him to keep our line with some momentum, but he keeps swerving all over the place. There you go, there's a wreck. So like I said, no cautions, you just keep racing. Foot in the gas, Days of Thunder style. Pick a lane and drive through it, basically. Got the 78 to jump back out there. I was wanting somebody to jump out so we could get a heck of a run off that singular wireless car up near the front there. The 78 took advantage of it, and then there's a wreck. That pretty much eliminated the field. I was getting a huge push by the number 77 back-to-back World War champ car there. I really wanted to just fall in line, but he was bound and determined to push me, so I just snuck to the outside of the 78 there. Switch camera views here. Tried to block the 77, but he made his move out there. Nobody decided to go with him. A car decides to jump out and try to get a good run on him and get a good push from him with momentum, but he decided to swing way up high. I don't know if he was overheating or what. Not exactly sure as we passed a lap car there. He's thinking about passing me, and then he tucks back in. He's waiting for the time to go up there and jump in front of that 77. These cars with all this downforce, it gives such a big run. The draft is crazy in them. We've seen that in real life, so you know what that's like. See a 77 coming with a good run out there. 78 gave me a good little shot there and about got loose. He keeps flirting with those outside corners of the bumper. Alright, we'll switch camera views again. See another big wreck there. And that pretty much eliminated us. The rest of the competition is just us three here. So we'll jump to the very end, because we ride like this for quite a ways till we catch another lap car and he's able to jump up there and make it a 4-car deal. Alright, so this is lap 14 of 15. Next time by will be the white flag. The Miller Lite car there, like I said, that's a lap down car. So he could be the deciding factor of who wins. The number one's been pushing the 77 for quite a while, so I'm sure he was overheating. I knew that would work to my advantage, but he pulled out of line here, coming to the white flag. And I thought, oh man, that's not what I wanted. That split us up perfectly. I've got the lap car, now the one's back to the 77. And the one is, or the Miller Lite car is not on my bumper like I need him to be. Where the one is right next to that 77, shoving him, shoving him, shoving him, and pushes him right on out and past me. Coming to the line there, he beat me by that much, half a car length. Well, it was a fun race. We'll jump to race number 2 there and show you some of it. Alright, so here is race number 2. Same thing. I qualified in 3rd. First place ran a 50.924. I ran a 50.94. So top 5 are separated literally by hundredths of a second. We were all pretty quick. See the 2 car there really side drafting right off the rip. And the guys behind were complaining, saying, man, give him some room, give him some room. I was fine with it. Just it was nerve-wracking if the blue car there was going to push me. If he was going to hit me and bump me, when they do that, it knocks you around a little bit. I just was afraid that he was going to be right there when they push me. But I end up, you can see he actually got bumped there, the 2 car on the outside. I end up just going up the side draft a tiny bit, and he was coming down, or he was kind of running his lane, and I made contact with him there. So that was kind of my bad, but at the same time it kind of opened up some room for us to breathe. And then it gave me a chance to get to the outside here. My feelings weren't hurt too bad that I made contact with him. His might have been a little bit, but it is what it is. You see, he really chopped off the 48 there. 48 gave him a big break. Checked up out of the throttle, allowed him to get in. But the 2 car is knocking the bumper off of my car. This camera view doesn't show it too well, but he was pounding the bumper, knocking me all over the place, and I couldn't run a straight line. The 48 had enough of his stuff, I guess. When he wrecked him, he said, well, had enough of that. I think either the 3rd or 4th place guy was like, yeah, he deserved it. So they weren't too happy with the way he was driving on lap 1. But you got to be aggressive. I mean, if you're not aggressive here, you're never going to win. Same with Daytona. Same with any track, but you've really got to be aggressive with the drafting and blocking and all of that stuff. With this aero package, with the high downforce, like I said in the last one, you really get such huge runs. So any minute here, I'm thinking the 48 or the Valvoline car there behind him is gonna jump out of line. So I keep trying to somewhat protect it. Run a little off the bottom so I can make a move either way if I need to. See, the 84 faked like he was going on the outside, got the 48 to jump out there, and he didn't go. He pulled back in behind me. See all three of us there, as we're 3 wide, we're being pushed by somebody behind us, so you're trying to run as straight as you possibly can to keep that guy in contact with your back bumper. Big wreck there. Eliminated a lot of people, but still a pretty good group here. I was able to get the 48 clear of the 84 there, and as soon as I was clear, I dove down to the bottom, make sure I sealed up that spot there. Trying to do the same thing with the 84 here to get him clear. So at the same time you're trying to get the lead, but you're trying to get your pusher to be clear. I wanted us two to be back up at the front here, but the 97 John Deere Chad Little looking car there was able to get back to the bumper of the 48, which then gave him a good shove back out to the front. So I know I have like a max of 3 laps or so that the 84 can really push hard in order to get us up there before he overheats. So you really got to do your part of trying to be as smooth as possible to get past that line. So you can get down, then he can get down, and he can cool off his engine. See, that's why he keeps peeking out to the outside there. He's trying to let it breathe a little bit. I would imagine he was probably at like 280 degrees right there. 97 got loose. There's a bump in the tri-oval there at the bottom lane. There's a big dip. And sometimes when you're running through there, if you're don't have a good, good grip on the wheel, firm hold on the wheel, you hit that dip and sometimes you lose a little bit of, I guess, control, really. It gets loose and sometimes you wreck there. I know we've seen guys like Bowman do it. I think Dale Jr. even did it once when they were running the low downforce package in the Cup Series. But right about here, there's a big bump right there. You see it. You can see the car kind of sink down. And when it does that, it sometimes dances around on you a little bit. And if you're not used to it or know when it's coming, you can lose control. So that's all that happened in 97. He did a good job of saving it there. You see the 33 is really side drafting hard. So right here, the 84 had private messaged me. I don't know how people type when we're driving, but he had private messaged me and said, hey, let's let it cool off for a couple laps and then I'll push you back up there. So that's what we did. He fell in line. He's trying to cool off his engine, stay off of my rear bumper there. Again, when people type, it amazes me that they can type full sentences and not misspell. There's got to be some kind of a trick to it. I don't know what it is. I can't do it. But when they text to you, type to you a message, it appears at the top of your screen so you can read it. Saw the 33 got wrecked there. Everybody's starting to get anxious. It's coming down to the end here. I decided to go ahead and make my move since they were looking on the outside of the 84 car. I didn't want him to get outside and him take that spot and have the chance to win. You're kind of selfish. You think about yourself only. But I knew that this would cause him to overheat again if he was pushing me really hard. You see, he's trying to get some more air to the engine there, to the radiator. I probably made my move a little too early, but like I said, they were gonna jump to his outside anyways. And right there, I could tell that the 55 had got off of the bumper of the 48 for just a split second. You could tell when their car just kind of drags backwards. You can see it outside. I run triple monitors, so you can see it out my left side window net, if you want to say that. And I thought that was my chance. But the 84 really started overheating right here. He had to get off of my bumper, and when it did, we just dropped like a rock. This is coming to the checker here. I tried to stay in the draft right here to get a big run, but I knew there was nothing I was going to be able to do. We fell off. The 84 accidentally came up there. and wrecked. He messaged me and said he was so sorry. He's like, I overheated and I should have waited and to push you to the last lap. And then he said sorry for wrecking me. I told him it was no big deal, you know, part of it. I had fun and wasn't too angry or too upset about it. I knew he was trying to help me, so. But anyways, it was fun. Thank you for tuning in and checking out my video here, and don't forget to like and subscribe so you can stay up to date with all of my new videos, and go to check out my Matt Johns Racing Facebook page if you haven't already, and we will talk to you later. Y'all have a good day, and let's watch this cup race here at Kentucky in a little bit.